Hello, boys and girls. I'm Weston the Warthog, and I got a real doozy of a story for you today. I heard this one from my mate Croc. He's from up the river. This happened many years ago. Croc was minding his own business in the water when he saw a Hebrew lady come down with a baby in a basket. And he thought, that's a bit weird. Who keeps a baby in a basket? Croc heard these noises from the village, and he turned to see the Pharaoh's soldiers taking all the babies from the Hebrew people. You see, the Hebrews were slaves to the Egyptians, and Pharaoh was scared if they had more kids, they would grow up and take over his kingdom. The lady with the baby in the basket started praying to God before she sent the child floating down the river, away from all the soldiers. You see, Croc, he was worried about the little guy, so he followed him. Far they travelled, floating down the river away from all the Hebrews' peoples, more towards the Egyptians. There was a girl who came running along the river right next to them, following the baby in the basket. The water started getting real deep, and Croc was beginning to think that no one would find this baby. Just then, he saw a young Egyptian lady near the shore. Croc thinks to himself, I'll bet she can take care of this baby. So he uses his nose and he pushes him over to the shore, and then the baby starts crying when it's stuck in the reefs. Croc was about to leave, but he thought this whole thing was so strange, he wanted to see what happens next. So the Egyptian lady came over and she was like, I'm going to need help taking care of this baby boy. That's when the little girl who was running along the river comes up and says that she knew of a woman who could help take care of this baby. And she ran away, just like that. Next thing we know, the little girl came back with the Hebrew lady from before, the one who put the baby in the basket. It looks like the baby's mom is going to help take care of him. Croc started to leave. He's like, I've seen enough. And he's on his way out when he hears them call the baby Moses. It means from the river. I think that's a pretty fitting name, don't you? When Croc told me that story, I thought it was so wonderful. That Hebrew lady, she put her faith in God, and he protected that baby, and helped that baby find a better life. Sure enough, God did it. She had faith, and God took care of him. Same thing works for you. If you keep your faith in God, He'll take care of you as well. Sometimes I wonder, whatever happened to that Moses baby? I heard he grew up, and he went back to free the slaves. Oh well, I guess that's a story for another time.